Welcome to Module 1 of the Advisor Training Academy's Academic Advising Curriculum. This is Module 1 Overview of WSU and Advising. And this module is a brief introduction to the Wayne State campus and campus community, to the student body, the organizational structure as it relates to academic advising, and the advising and institutional vision and mission. It will also provide information on the main collaborative offices on campus that are critical for academic advisors to know about and be able to contact and to refer students to. So this is the PowerPoint for the module, and I'm just going to go through it quickly. It is in the module itself for you to access, along with all of the handouts that we talk about on these slides. I'm just going to go through it quickly just to give you the main pieces of the PowerPoint and what you can expect to find in the module. So because this is an overview of Wayne State, we're going to start with the facts about the student population. So we're going to start with the quick facts document that you'll find in the module. It'll give you information on the enrollment figures for both undergrad and graduate and professional programs at Wayne State. It'll break it down by gender. It'll break it down by race and ethnicity, age. It gives a lot of different aspects of the Wayne State student population. We'll also talk about our graduation rates and give you some of that information as well. And then we talk about the campus itself. So there is a campus map for you to familiarize yourself with if you don't already know it well. And there's also information about the extension centers that Wayne State uses. Then we go into the organizational structure of the university. So these next several slides are called People You Should Know. So we start at the top with the President's Cabinet, and you can see everybody in the current President's Cabinet. And I'll draw your attention to our Interim Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Lori Clabo. So she is the Interim Provost, and one of the things that you'll notice is a lot of the reporting lines lead to her in her role, and that includes a lot of the people and the offices that relate to advising and the collaborative offices that advisors work with regularly. So in the next slide, we'll see the details of the Provost office, the Office of the Provost, and you can see Lori Clabo is at the top of that as well. And these documents are very hard to read, I realize right now, but these are also provided for you in the module, so you'll be able to study them much closer and see the different names and the different offices underneath the Provost. And we'll talk about three very important members of the Office of the Provost and the offices underneath them in the next few slides. So here we talk about the schools and colleges. So one of the things you should know is that all the deans at Wayne State in all the different schools and colleges report directly to the provost. So all of the advisors that are in a school and college, they report directly or indirectly to the dean, and the dean reports to the provost. And then just to break down the some of the key collaborative offices a little bit more, one of the areas that advisors work closely with is the Enrollment Management Division. And Dawn Medley is the Associate Vice President of Enrollment Management, and she reports to the provost. And under her, you will see three very important offices: the admissions office, undergraduate admissions, and the director, Erica Jackson, reports to Dawn Medley, as does Kathy Kay, the director of financial aid. And then LaTonya Garrett is the director of the Student Services Center in the Welcome Center, and they make up the Enrollment Management Division. Also, Darren Ellis is the Associate Provost and Associate Vice President for Institutional Effectiveness, and directly under him is Kurt Krasinska, who is the University Registrar. And then under Kurt oversees three very, very critical offices that advisors work closely with: the Transfer Credit Office, the Degree Works Office, and the Records and Registration Office. So just to show you those reporting lines as well, this whole area of records and registration is important to know. Darren Ellis is also the person that you will come to find out that handles all general education waivers. So there is a process to request a waiver of a gen ed requirement, and it goes directly to him in his office. Finally, I want to talk a little bit about the student success organizational chart. So Monica Brockmeyer is the Senior Associate Provost for Student Success. And under her are a lot of other very important offices. The Academic Success Center, and you'll learn a lot about that in our modules, and APEX, Career Services, Student Disability Services, the TRIO programs, the federal TRIO programs, and then the University Advising Center that deals with the College of Liberal Arts exploratory students and the pre-professional students, pre-nursing, pre-social work, pre-pharmacy, and then the university, the Pre-Med and Health Science Center. We have another chart that shows all that's under the UAC. So this is the student success organizational chart. So getting a little bit further into this module, we talk about a little bit of a breakdown of the Wayne State Advising module. And I just wanted to start this section by making everybody aware of the Wayne State Advising vision, mission, goals, and learning outcomes. So this document is provided to you in the module. This document was written many, many years ago, but we still use it today in our training, and it's something that is still relevant. So it's provided for you to review and reflect on in this module. As far as advising at Wayne State, we talked about all the deans reporting directly to Lori Clabo and the interim provost, and so does Monica Brockmeyer. Under Monica Brockmeyer, like we said before, is the University Advising Center. And then under the University Advising Center, you will see these areas. So university orientation. And so you'll come to learn a lot about orientation and how that functions. That is under Cheryl Colin of the University Advising Center, who also oversees the exploratory programs in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, the Pre-Med and Health Science Center. She also oversees the Office of Military and Veterans Academic Excellence, what we call OMBE, that works with certifying our veteran population. And then the Advisor Training Academy is under the UAC as well, and that is the Advisor Training Academy that is bringing this training curriculum to you. All of the deans here, underneath them are various undergrad advising units. So advising is decentralized at Wayne State University. So every school and college has their own either advising structure. They either have departmental advisors that report through an assistant or an associate dean to the dean. So for instance, the College of Fine Performing and Communication Arts and the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. And then many schools and colleges have an actual student services office. And so advisors work within an Office of Student Services that might have a director or an assistant or associate dean that oversees that, and they report to the dean that way. So the Honors College has honors advisors that report directly to the dean. So that's another model in that case. So this just, you can study and spend some time looking at the way that advising is structured at Wayne State to get an appreciation for that decentralized model and how that works. And finally, I want to talk about this document. This is the main collaborative offices for academic advisors. So there's 2 pages of this document, and it basically breaks down some of the key offices at Wayne State, anywhere from admissions, the Academic Success Center, Campus Health Center, Career Services. It's alphabetized. And within that, you'll see the key contact information, so who to contact, how to contact, and the different essential services within that office. So this is a nice document because it really helps you see where all these different services are being run from, and where you might want to be referring students or contacting those offices yourself to get questions answered. And then finally, we talked about the Wayne State advising vision statement and mission statement. I also wanted to leave you with the university vision and mission statement in this document here, and that is in the module handouts as well. So spend some time with that and get familiar with it. And that's just a breakdown of this PowerPoint.